Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle Recker back at you with another video review, and continuing on with my review of the Royal Rumble 2023 Elites. Today we'll be taking a look at the Target exclusive WWE Royal Rumble 2023 Elite, Rey Mysterio. Yeah, so this was the hardest one to find in the set, at least in my area. I was very excited for this one of my favorite outfits and one of my favorite time periods of Rey Mysterio, and finally we got an Elite of this, because we got a basic of this years ago. I was like, man, I wish that was an Elite. Well, here we go. Here he is. Anyways, I can't wait to open him up. Anyways, before we do so, let's take a look at the packaging first. Of course, we got a picture of Rey Mysterio down there. Of course, Rey Mysterio. Build-A-Figure Doc Hendricks, a.k.a. Michael P.S. Hayes. Of course, WWE logo. Picture of Rey Mysterio. Elite Collection, Royal Rumble. And it's also a repeat at the top there. The Elite Collection, Royal Rumble. On the back is a picture of Rey Mysterio from when he won the Royal Rumble in 2006, which is what this figure is based on. His stats, career highlights, and his bio. You can pause it right there if you want to read. And the funny thing is, the bio mentions him winning the Royal Rumble, but it does not say Royal Rumble winner up here, so what the heck. And then, of course, down below, we got the other figures in the series. Of course, Rey Mysterio, Vader, Damian Priest, and Brie Bella. You buy all four, you can build Doc Hendricks. Vader will be next. I'm trying to track him down. Damian Priest I reviewed last week, so if you have not seen it, check that out. And, of course, Brie Bella will be probably the last figure I get, because she's probably the one I'm least excited for. Anyways, if you have not seen my review of Damian Priest, check that out, and stay tuned for a review of Vader and Brie Bella forthcoming. Anyways, that does it for the packaging. So let's open up Rey Mysterio and see what we think of the figure. We'll be right back. Alright, so here's Rey Mysterio out of his packaging, and once again, another great Rey Mysterio figure. Mattel pretty much knocked it out of the park with this one. A couple issues with it, but still a really nice figure. First up is accessories. Of course, the parts for the Build-A-Figure Doc Hendricks. Comes with the Royal Rumble microphone, which this was a pain in the butt to take out of the package. Like, it was like in there, like you could not get it out. And then it has the gripping hands, because if you saw my last review, Damian Priest came with the arms you see in the picture, but those arms had the pointing fingers. So we have the interchangeable hands for the microphone. Now, as for Rey himself, all he comes with is two pairs of hands, and they are the exact same hands that pretty much every Elite Rey Mysterio has. The fists and the, I guess you could say, claw hands. Like, come on, give us something else. I mean, come on, give us something else. I mean, I don't mind the fists, but how about some gripping hands, you know? Yeah, why not hands like this? These are grips, you know? Like, seriously. We need some grips for our Rey Mysterio figures. I mean, the mold exists, so why not include it? Anyways, face scan's pretty good. We've seen this head scan tons of times in the past. It's pretty cool. Very nice smile. Detail on the mask is nice. Pretty accurate to the show. However, I think the color should be a little bit darker, maybe more shinier. But that's probably because of the latex that Rey Mysterio wears. Anyways, moving down, the tattoos that he had at the time are here, because obviously nowadays, you know, he's covering tattoos, but I just see back then, this is from 2006, so he didn't have that many tattoos. So of course he has the mask here on the shoulder. He's got the 619. Of course he has the EG armband for Eddie Guerrero, who passed away I think 2 months prior. So this is his tribute attire to Eddie Guerrero. And then same thing, it's got the little sun up here. Of course the EG armband, and then the tattoos he had at the time. Of course Mexican on the stomach. And then the cross on the back of his neck, and then the whole, you know, tattoo on his back. Now it does have the little Aztec symbol on the back of the mask. And then finally moving down to his pants, which these are very cool. Very old school Rey Mysterio. He's got the 619 on one side. On the other side, he's got the cross, but as a tribute to Eddie Guerrero, he has the flames for Latino heat. So that's very cool. And I do like how it blends in, so that's very cool. It would have been nice if he came with the Eddie Guerrero tribute t-shirt he wore during his entrance. because he did wear that during his entrance. It would have fit in with the gear, and it would have added a little bit more to the figure, because all you get is the parts for Doc Hendricks and just an extra pair of hands. So we should have gotten, you know, the t-shirt at least. Now, so one other complaint I have with the figure is the skin tone. I don't know, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's just the lights, you know, shining on Rey after he won the Rumble, but the skin tone looks way off. If you compare this picture to the figure, I don't know, it's way off. Like I said, maybe it's just the bright lights in his face in that picture, and they just enhanced it. I don't know. If I had to guess, yes, because you see how bright it is over here in the crowd. I don't know. But still, nice figure. For comparison, here he is with the man he paid tribute to that night, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, as you see, the flames very similar. Very cool. And this is actually a nice display. You know, you can have the Eddie Guerrero tribute attire next to Eddie Guerrero himself. That's cool. Articulation, pretty standard for the elite figures nowadays. Head rotates 360. You can go up and down. Arms rotate 360, in and out. Bicep. I think double jointed elbow. I don't know. Maybe this is an old elbow mold. I can move the elbow pad down. Does it? Sorry, my elbow pad's a little stuck. Yes. Yes. He does have the double jointed elbows, which is nice, but the elbow pad gets in the way a little bit. But this does feel a softer rubber, so it doesn't hinder it as much as it used to in the past, thank God. And of course, rotate the wrist and then hinge at the wrist a little bit. As you saw, the ab crunch, forward and back, waist, legs forward that far and back to the original position, in and out, thigh, double joint knee, and the foot can move forward and back a little bit, and the slight angle pivot. Now, Rey Mysterio is one of the most flexible characters you can get, you know, whether it's old school Rey Mysterio with the pants, or the current Rey Mysterio where he has the very thin pants, you know, the tights. He's definitely one of the more flexible figures you can mess around with for stop motions, figure photography, you know, whatever. Very nice figure. Anyways, only real issue, I wish he came with the t-shirt and the skin tone maybe a little off, and mildly loose joints, just a little bit. But other than that, very solid. Quick final thoughts. Overall, very solid Rey Mysterio figure. I honestly really like it. Definitely a great representation of when he won the Rumble, and also one of my favorite gears. Only real issue with it is, yeah, I wish we had different hands, obviously. Like, give us some gripping hands instead of these stupid claw hands, for God's sakes. And it would have been nice if he had the Eddie Guerrero tribute t-shirt, because it would have added a little bit more to this figure. And I don't know, maybe the skin tone issue, like, I don't know, it just seems a little off to me. I know that could be just me. And minor loose joints, especially the arms. But aside from that, very solid Rey Mysterio fan. So this is a great addition to your Rey Mysterio collection. Well, great Rey Mysterio figure. And if you're a Rey Mysterio fan and collector, definitely pick it up. Definitely pick him up. He seems to be one of the harder figures to get from the series, I noticed. Because as I mentioned in my previous review, I found the whole set except for Rey Mysterio. But then when I went back, I was able to get Rey, but everybody else was pretty much gone because they just put it out on the shelf. Like I said, great figure, definitely pick him up. Great addition to your collection. Anyways, pick him up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my review of Damian Priest. And stay tuned for reviews of Vader and Brie Bella coming soon. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review. And stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.